film?
Huh?
Shit.
Yeah, let's go. Sorry.
I have non-exertion triggers.
Why is
You want to
Anthony
do the
triggered?
introduction? You mind doing the introduction?
Welcome to episode 12. I'm back, bitch.
Oh my god.
You've been thinking about that for the last week and a half.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this
for
moment.
She's like,
it.
what can I open the show with today?
I'm gonna do it so much better than Cody.
Before we get into this, I just have to say, you know what tomorrow is, everybody. Speak Now Taylor's version is coming out tomorrow.
Oh my god.
I will be up until midnight tonight, waiting to
So-
listen to the re-records.
Anyways,
Literally start like. How do you think it? Like you started in the worst way. Like we could have missed you. Now immediately we don't.
Speak for your fucking self.
I
have
speaking.
fans.
No one cares about Speak Now. It's just the same songs, and she's just double capitalizing on them.
She gets to own her own music.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
I'm
power
sorry
play,
she.
bitch.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry she's not rich enough already.
Good for her.
Honestly, I actually am fine with it.
Good for her.
I am.
And I'm
all
also getting new songs.
I don't care about that. I'm all about capitalizing on what you got. Like, make as much money possible as
That's Cody.
as
That's
you
your. I
can.
was gonna say that's your favorite thing to do. Monetize everything that you possibly can. That's literally your whole shtick.
I'm so mad I wasn't born a woman. I would be monetizing my literal body.
Cody,
Right
nobody
now.
wants to look at your asshole.
Yeah, I would if I was a girl.
You maybe.
No.
You could be ugly.
I don't think there's a girl out there that there's somebody who wouldn't pay to see their butthole. Men are horrible. Men are disgusting pigs. And there is always one or two of them out there willing to pay for your butthole.
How did
He's
we start?
projecting
How did
that.
we start off like this? We're
What is it?
35.
Speak into the mic, Anthony. What'd you say?
said you're projecting.
Yeah, we're 35 seconds in. I don't understand how we've already gotten to talking about Cody's asshole.
Listen, you talked about my asshole.
You literally said
I was very vague.
I
with
feel
it.
like his butthole is as recurrent as you talking about Taylor Swift,
Less
Yeah.
recurrent. Less
which is every episode.
it's not less recurrent.
It's because, honestly, I'm tired of having a job, you know? Like, every day I'm just like, man, my butthole could make me more money. I'd be in.
Influencing is a job.
Yeah, but I don't make enough money in it yet.
Sorry about your bad luck. Can't relate.
You know how you have friends that talk about other friends that you don't know yet,
Yeah?
and you feel like you know them even though you don't. This is how I feel about your butthole.
Anthony's like, I have a mental picture of that thing.
Ew.
It has a personality.
That's-
It reads the newspaper.
He does talk a lot.
That's
that was
gross.
That was a horrible joke.
Yeah,
That
well,
was
That felt deadpan.
that literally was the most awful joke I think that's been
That was the
told
worst joke.
on
and
all
I
11.
feel like
I'm
he's the type of
embarrassed.
friend that has an open door policy as well.
God damn.
Leslie, care to remark on that?
Moving on.
No, you have to say no.
You say
No
no.
By
comment.
her saying moving on,
No comment.
it makes everyone think.
I know she's over here
Yes.
no commenting. No, bitch. Dude, let me tell you. Here, I'll tell you one thing. Last time Leslie tried to get anywhere near that thing.
He
all right?
waterboarded me.
I did. Okay, we got to clarify that before.
No,
That
leave
is
it just like
the-
that. That's the soundbite. Cut it there in the episode.
Can
Yeah, I still have to explain it.
I'm
do,
not
I have
explaining
to,
it.
do I have to bleep out forms of torture?
No, you're
Nah,
fine.
you're good.
Okay.
Fuck it.
No, I mean, maybe if we try to put it on like TikTok or something that moment. But no,
Gotcha.
she decided that when I was bending over one day in
I
the
was,
shower.
I was just gonna like poke him in the butt like he does to me.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah, and then she put both of her hands on her face because I grabbed the water head. She was like, "Oh, don't spray me in the face." And I grabbed her by the wrist and I just sprayed it.
That's spousal abuse. You're really gonna put this on the internet?
Oh my
That
god.
is abuse.
You do so much worse to me
I was about to
on
say.
the daily.
Abuse
Do you-
is what you did.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
sexual
abuse.
assault.
You assaulted me.
You assault me every morning when you roll over and try to
not
freaking do
assault
like
if
this
you-
to me in
No,
my
first off,
backside.
Leslie-
That's assault.
Sorry that I have a working. What do you? I don't even know what you call it. What is the? Is it testosterone that
Penis.
causes morning wood, or something?
Uh,
Because it's not
No,
like
because it has nothing.
sexual
Yeah, because it has.
arousal.
It is. No, it
It's-
is once you start bumping that thing into me, and I'm like,
No.
and it doesn't even matter that it's me because you're
No,
a man,
that's
and
like
it could
a-
be anything laying next to you, and you're
Dude,
gonna be like,
that's
give me
the
some of that
that's
bop
the
bop.
same thing as like needing to scratch your back. It just needs to be moved on something. Does nobody else have that?
That's not a real.
Is that not a thing?
Please.
I'm never
confused as
sleeping
what
in the
you're
same tent with you
Yeah.
ever again.
I'm
If you
confused.
when you have morning wood,
Yeah.
you gotta like mess with it a little bit. You can't just let it sit there and then it goes away.
You
Not
don't
like
have to
jerk
mess
it
with
off.
it. It'll go away.
You don't have to beat it down,
I
Cody.
think you just want to mess with it.
Cody wakes
then
up
it
in the morning,
happens.
I gotta fight that thing.
Yeah. I think you want to mess with it.
Cody's
then-
wrestling with demons.
Wrestling with demons, and then you look to your right, and there's Les's, and you're like, might as well.
Speaking of demons, that lady saw one on the plane.
She definitely
That
saw
lady
it.
saw a demon, bro. I
the
believe
plane.
her. I 100%
No, she
believe her.
was.
A reptilian.
What
Yeah,
happened?
there was a lizard person.
Dude, I don't know what it was. Whatever.
Plot twist.
Have
She's
you
just
not
sitting
seen
next
the
to Mark
video,
Zuckerberg.
Anthony?
I haven't seen it.
This lady, so it
Who
starts
probably
out,
is a reptilian.
sitting next to
She's-
Mark Zuckerberg. That's pretty good. There's this lady on a plane, and she is like really upset. And you're
This
like, oh,
is
must
in
be
DFW, by the way.
must be like a crazy
fucking
person
way. I
on
didn't
the plane.
realize that's
She's like, look,
DFW
I'm getting
airport.
off the plane. I just want you guys to understand why I'm getting off the plane.
She's in
That
tears.
is not a real person.
She's
back
in
there.
tears.
She is just physically and emotionally
Yeah.
shocked.
And she's like, you can all
But
stay on
you
here and
can
fucking
see
die.
it.
Yeah.
It's not like
People
it's
keep
so weird.
saying.
It doesn't look like a crazy person. It looks like a sane person who
She's
is in
just
shock
terrified.
and terrified. And she's like, "There, that is not a person back there." And first off,
People keep
No,
trying
this
to.
is
Here
the
we go.
whole entire plane.
Yeah.
The whole she pointed, and every head the train was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
And then that non-person
Nosy.
she's talking about just winks.
Yeah. And the guy in the back's like, "What's up?" She's talking about me.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Dang.
That
But
woman
no,
has seen too
that
many
is-
episodes
that
of Final
is
or too many Final Destination
crazy.
movies. That's
No,
one of the comments
dude.
that I saw.
No, that woman.
No,
I
she
don't-
was terrified.
see
People were
this.
like, she's drunk. I'm like, that
Nah,
woman is
no,
scared out of her
it didn't
fucking mind.
It didn't
Where'd y'all
seem
see
drunk.
that?
That's not in a drunken
It's on-
Uber.
Just go on
course.
YouTube, type in woman gets
Right.
off DFW plane or something.
It's wild.
Oh, then I have to show you guys a song.
Show us a song.
I'm terrified.
You're not showing us the
I'm
song
showing
right now.
the song on this TikTok or on this podcast for the TikTok.
I'm getting FaceTimed.
Thank you, my
Getting
guy.
FaceTime by who?
Carrie.
No.
She's gonna see this.
Yeah, I
You're like,
know.
what the fuck?
Nobody gets in. No one interrupts my podcast.
Is he watching
No,
the video
but
right now?
that's the
He's
thing. Is
watching it,
she's
yeah.
so physically like it's the stuff that you can't fake.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like the physicality and like the sweat and the redness and like immediate. All of that came on her. She wasn't fighting
was a
somebody. I mean,
demon.
it was. I'm telling
Well,
you.
apparently
dude.
there's some other accounts like from other passengers of like what happened. I haven't seen those.
Listen,
I've been
all I
seeing a lot
know
of TikToks of people
is I don't
stitching her video talking about like similar like encounters in their life that they've had
Mm.
in situations like that where people just like you look at them and it, like this
You just
not
know.
that they even look like a creep. I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
just
but
know.
like you know like that is there is something seriously off about what I'm seeing right now.
They deboarded the plane.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
They deboarded the
Wow.
whole plane.
They
Dude, I'm
deboarded
telling
the
you,
whole
that wasn't a
plane.
person. Like
It was a
she
3-hour
saw
delay.
something for real, dude.
That poor lady, now she's being ridiculed online. And I
Yeah.
really think she was
Dude,
Yeah.
I used to watch that video and I was like, ooh, it gave me chills. I was like, she
Yeah.
saw something.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was all in her mind, but whatever she saw, she thought it was real.
that makes me sad for her.
You know, for sure.
Yeah, because she's forever a meme now. Even
Yeah.
though, you know,
I don't know
Something-
if it's a forever meme.
dude.
You think so?
Digital footprint, baby.
Yeah. It's,
No, so
That video has millions of views. Millions and millions of views.
on a lighter note, I want to show you guys this song.
No, Cody, don't
song
play
is it?
the stupid.
You don't
fucking
even
song.
listen to music. How do you
No,
know a
it's
song?
He does. Cody doesn't know
This
any
song-
songs.
And okay, so
Cody
I do
barely
want to.
knows
I
his
do want to. We're gonna
ABCs.
put this. I don't know how we can do this, but we'll put
Just
it up
put it in
somehow.
the mic.
And well, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about on
We'll
the
play the
screen.
TikTok.
We'll play the TikTok.
We'll play the TikTok
Um,
on the video.
But I want to show you the song. Okay, I'm going to pull it up. There we go.
It's
Okay.
so dumb.
No,
Play it into the mic so
this
that
is
our
funny. And I do want to say half
credit
of-
the guy.
Yeah, I was about to say this guy's name is. I don't.
Let me see.
He can't read
I
either.
can't read.
Lukey Bean Gaming, LUIGIBEAN Gaming
On TikTok.
on TikTok. Okay, and it's not just him singing. That's funny, and the song is funny. It's the guy's reaction to what he's saying. It's just so funny.
It's
But
dumb.
here's the song.
First kiss, first taste of loving. You were my first cousin. We got in big trouble with your dad, my uncle. You were my first cousin. Not see you cross the road in the backseat of that Regal. What we did was illegal.
Cody's laughing a little too hard.
Yeah.
No, you don't. That if you live in the South, that's funny as shit.
It's close to
That's funny because everybody who lives in like a small town section of the South knows somebody who's fucked their cousin.
Do you know somebody that fucked their cousin?
Yes,
I actually don't.
I do.
I do not know anybody that
I
fucked their
do.
cousin.
Y'all didn't come from small towns.
I don't
Okay,
fraternize
let me tell
with
you right
miscreants like that.
With
No,
with
okay,
fucking
so
degenerates.
I guess technically I don't like know them.
Nah.
This disturbs me.
That
Yeah,
It's disturbing.
like your first cousin.
Yeah, we knew, but it was a guy. He was like a year older than me in high school, and came out that
Say his name.
I don't remember.
It's
his name.
2023.
I don't remember
Normalize
his name. Honestly,
dropping.
like I don't remember his name. We
Normalize
weren't buddies, but like the whole school knew. Like he fucked his cousin, dude. And
Did they know they were cousins?
Yeah.
God damn.
I've known a few people who found out they were like fourth cousins or something, or whatever. Who were like, oh, dude, we banged. But that is like, it's
How do you not
still
know your
weird.
fourth cousin?
How
How do you
does
not
this
know it's
even
your
come
cousin?
up in conversation?
With him? Like who he told? I don't know.
I don't know anybody.
How do you
And
not?
you know why? You seem like you have 18 people lined up right now.
You,
that the family tree
I've
just
seen
caves
where
in
you
with.
went to school. Maybe it's not public. You know somebody.
Where'd you go to school?
He went
at?
to Hooks. 3 of your classmates.
Nah, Hooks is mostly a family city.
Oh, I
I
know.
will say.
That's what I'm saying. There ain't a lot of options.
Yeah, there's like 7
Oh
families
my
total there.
God.
Listen, it's just it is what it is, Anthony. You know, just not public.
Y'all, I already have 27 followers on Thread. I just downloaded the app right before we started filming.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you.
Wow.
Ugh.
There's a new social app, in case y'all aren't aware, called Thread. Go follow me on it.
Dude, you know
through
what
your
my problem
Instagram.
is? Like, I know I'm gonna have to get it.
Nobody
because
wants
of
to
what we do.
hear your fucking opinion on anything, so it doesn't matter.
Cody, Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg? Who is winning in the fight?
Elon
Okay,
Musk.
Elon,
No.
easily.
No, the refrigerator is coming in, and he's going to lay the hammer down.
No, you do not understand. Mark Zuckerberg is weirdly athletic.
Yeah,
It's because he's a
is.
lizard person.
He's ripped. He's got
He's
black
ripped.
belts. I
He's
get
black belt. Like Elon Musk is catching the hands.
it. Elon Musk is going to
Smash that little man.
yes.
Dude, Mark Zuckerberg's not little, and Elon Musk isn't
Look.
even in shape.
See, the biggest problem.
Elon Musk is on Ozempic.
I think Elon's willing to die though.
And that's what it takes.
I do.
I
Grit.
think Elon
No, like-
invites death. I
Yeah.
feel like he invites it. He's
He
like,
looks at Mark Zuckerberg is just pounding him from above, and he looks at him.
And
He's
he's
like, "Unless
smirking.
you're willing to kill me."
I'm making
you'll
it to
never
Mars.
win.
This is what happens when we go into a podcast episode with zero preparation. This is the
This
shit
is
that
good.
we get into.
We're doing it live.
Elon's really like, this is just a test. I have to pass this to get to Mars.
yeah,
God.
and he will
I
do.
know your races of inhabiting Mars.
And he will do
We need to know
anything.
we can defeat
Also,
you.
I think Elon's fear and disgust of AI are going to will him to beat Zuckerberg.
You think he's gonna be
Because Zuckerberg is all about building an AI, and Elon's so anti. I
You
think
think
that's
he's
going
gonna
to push
bring
him.
him
Are they
Mini-
actually fighting?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
in the Coliseum, possibly.
Listen,
Like the
The
world
Roman
famous
Coliseum.
Coliseum.
You're
I can't believe
lying.
you don't
I
know
hope
this.
it
Swear.
happens.
I think
hope it
Elon
happens
brings
so
a
much.
mini EMP and shuts off his robot system, and then he
No,
wins.
he's a reptile.
I know, but I think he's a robot.
You think he's a robot?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And I think Elon Musk's gonna have like a little ring.
There's
or
a
something.
poll. Is,
Elon
is
Musk is an
He's
alien.
Zuckerberg?
gonna like click it.
Yeah, hold on, wait, we're
right
getting
as
a
he
poll.
punches.
We're getting a poll.
Is Zuckerberg a reptilian or a robot or cyborg? Is he a cyborg or a full-on robot?
No, he's a full-on robot. There's
Okay.
no human. He's
no
AI.
human parts of him.
He
He's
is
AI.
AI.
He is.
He
AI.
died 6 years ago, like something like that,
Okay.
or gave up his body or something.
I'm
But
not convinced
he
Elon Musk
looks-
isn't as an alien. Have you seen that man?
Yeah, he's from South Africa, so he could
He's
be.
not even that weird looking. You look at Mark Zuckerberg and you look at Elon Musk. You're like, yeah, I mean, Elon Musk is kind of goofy looking, but Mark Zuckerberg looks fake.
Have you seen Elon before the transition of him being somewhat a semblance of an attractive man? Have you seen him like back in the day?
No.
His young self.
I'm
Yeah.
Googling it.
Google it.
It's worth a Google.
Yeah.
He's not that
Hold on, I'm
crazy
looking it
looking
up.
in college.
No. Just when she sees, she'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
didn't know he looked like that."
Yeah, because he's not bad looking in college.
No.
When he
was-
did PayPal.
she's about to pull it up. I knew
Let
it.
me see.
I knew the reaction would
Let me
be
see.
that. I knew it would
What are you
be
looking
that.
at? Have I not seen this?
No, this is Elon before anyone knew who Elon was.
See, that's not the picture I saw, but that was pretty bad.
There's another picture of him where
I
he's
knew
not
her reaction
like.
was saying all
But
of
there's
them.
a picture of him here where he's not losing his hair. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that's him
a
during
moderate.
PayPal. That's
like
what I was talking about. That's the
No.
picture during
a
PayPal.
Wait,
was
he
Kevin's-
owns.
That he created
He
PayPal.
created
That's how he
PayPal.
created. So he got $1 billion.
I don't know anything about
or
this man.
A couple hundred. You
Elon-
should.
Elon's the
I don't
goat.
care.
All you have to do is go to CodyandLeslie.com and look up my bio. I literally copy and pasted his entire
Wiki?
bio.
I'm not
And
convinced.
in
I'm
hand, I'm
not-
not even smart enough to use AI. I hand changed every time it said Elon into Cody. It took me like 30 minutes.
I am not convinced Elon Musk
Lord.
isn't the Antichrist.
Hey, just a few.
What?
What?
Here
I
we
don't
go
know.
again.
It's like you don't even know what the Antichrist is.
Yeah, if you say that, Mark Zuckerberg is more likely to be the
No,
Antichrist
everybody
than-
fucking hates
no,
Mark
than
Zuckerberg.
Elon.
No,
if you
it's-
had to choose one of
It's
them,
somebody. Everybody's gonna love the Antichrist. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
like he
the whole
will
point.
unite the. He's gonna be the
Yeah.
uniter, the great uniter. You
Yeah.
don't even.
Yes, I know.
Do you even read the Bible?
probably not.
Yes, I did.
Who were you comparing
say
like
that.
3 episodes ago to
If there's-
Jesus
listen,
Christ?
Yeah,
If you
she
grew
was
up with
saying
Jason,
Luke
if there's
Skywalker
one,
was
shut up,
Jesus
listen.
Christ.
Shut up, listen. If there's one book in the Bible I've read, my father is Jason. It's fucking the book of Revelation.
Well, he is disappointed
Okay.
in you right
Yeah,
now.
he
That's
is.
the only.
I might
would-
actually.
It was a
be
funny haha
disappointed.
joke. Do you remember back when Obama was elected president? There was Republicans like Obama's the Antichrist. I'm like, what the fuck is literally wrong with
I'm
you?
gonna take an excerpt out of that and send it to Jason.
Send it to Jason.
I'm gonna send it to Jay
Lord.
Strong.
That's okay. He knows.
Your
You know what
future
book my dad
father-in-law.
made us read? Proverbs
No,
and
no,
Revelation.
I'm talking about your apparent lack of understanding.
It was
of the
a funny
Antichrist.
haha
Has anybody,
joke.
has anybody just
I'm
noticed
just
that
messing.
Leslie's just been a goblin this whole time?
Yeah. Hunched
Cody, that's what
over.
you look like every fucking episode.
You know what, Leslie? I sit back like this. I have good posture.
You,
Yeah,
and you
I bring
still
the
look like a
mic.
goblin.
You
I
can
don't
see
even
your neck.
stroke my mic.
Stop doing that.
He
Well,
hasn't
I'm
been
just- I
for.
haven't been. You make
9
it
episodes.
One time,
I'm tired.
dude, and I, bam, nailed it. What time are we got? Are we? I feel like we've just been spiraling.
We got plenty of time.
That's all we've
But
done this
one thing
whole
we haven't even
episode.
talked about is the alternate reality where Elon and Mark show up and start showing biological enhancements.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I now can't wait for the fight.
And they're
I
fighting.
now expect
What if they-
cyborg
Hold on.
enhancements.
What if they
What's-
destroy the Coliseum?
I'm fine with that.
It'd be like Avengers in
Yeah,
Sokovia.
I've seen this
I
anime.
would be
In Sokovia.
like, I'm okay with sacrificing everybody at the fight to get to see this.
Cody!
Like, yeah, if you're there and they break out cybernetic warfare
Yeah.
body enhancements, it's like, you know what? That was worth it.
This is a freaking.
You know?
Plot twist.
The
Yeah.
toll
Elon
was
Musk
paid.
has like the full Iron Man suit.
No.
Oh yes,
No.
Like, act like
absolutely.
I
Iron
think
Man.
Zuckerberg would be like Ultron,
Yeah.
and then Elon
Yeah.
might be.
Elon is Iron Man.
He might be Vision, since he's probably an alien.
No, 'cause
He'd be closer to
Vision's
Vision.
AI.
I know, but like, I'm just thinking. I'm placing Zuckerberg as the evil guy in this. I want him to lose.
Yeah, well, that's, I think
Fuck that guy.
Elon is more like Iron Man.
Yeah, he has Jarvis in his head.
Yeah. No, like he literally
He
invented
is
the Iron Man suit.
Jarvis.
I mean, what else do you do with like $60 billion or whatever he
You
has?
put a
I
microchip in your head to have Jarvis.
No,
in
he
your head.
is integrating chips into your brain.
That's-
Neuralink is the Elon Musk.
I
You're
know.
right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
And and y'all want to talk about fucking putting chips in your brains?
You're gonna
These
try
are
to
not
act like
Lay's
that's the mark
chips.
of the beast?
I don't know what it is.
Oh my god.
I'm
All
spiraled.
right, keep rolling. We're gonna take a break. Actually,
I'm done. Anthony, I need to hear your version of the events Cody told me happened the other day at the liquidation store.
So yeah,
Hold on. He was so excited that we shouted him out. Not even officially. Give him a full official shout out. 'Cause
Meter
he's a fantastic-
Liquidation,
Our literal favorite store.
our favorite store in Texarkana.
Is it
Meter
Gotta
Meter
correct
Liquidation.
you. It's Metter.
it's matter.
Metter?
It's Metter?
Yes.
It's Metter?
Meter.
Meter liquid. It's Metter.
Tomater.
Yeah.
Metter Liquidation.
Meter Liquidation.
Our favorite store.
I just call it the liquidation store. I don't
I
fucking know.
frequent quite often. Every time I go in there, I spend money I don't need to spend. But
It
it's
fucking
good
pisses
deals.
me off. I'll face him and he's in there. I'm like, what the fuck are you buying?
It doesn't matter because it was a good deal.
That's not how that works. Who's unprofessional and letting their phone ring?
No, it's not
It's a
me.
903 number.
Oh, it's my work phone. Yeah, just decline it. It's after work hours.
I'm off the clock.
Sorry, guys. Back to Meter Liquidation. Meter
Liquidation. Anyway, Cody's got women coming on to him apparently when I'm not around.
I'll go
Hefty.
into it more, but I do want to hear Anthony's. Like, I haven't actually asked him what he experienced. I was there watching his half seizure, trying to stop himself from laughing at this situation.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Go
So
ahead.
Shut up.
it's like going into Raising Cane's with him going into this liquidation store. Okay, you're going in, for me. I picture myself going in. I see some chicken in the back. It's looking crispy. It's looking juicy. Things are looking good. I'm thinking about putting some sauce on it. This is how these two women were looking at Cody inside. They even said something to the effect of, "Man, you looking thick. Like you just need to be touched up on." I'm like, oh no. What's your name? Cody. What's your full name? Cody Mahler. Oh, Cody's enough for me. Golly.
No, Cody.
I've never been so.
Listen, this is
That's
the reality
awful.
that I live in. Okay.
Just drowning in
Listen,
bitches
I
all
don't
the
know
time.
what it is. I do not know, because it never once have I really ever felt like I'm just one of those guys who's just really good looking. I always just felt like I'm a pretty average looking guy at best.
The man is gifted.
But women of color, black women specifically, and especially over the age of about 40, cannot get enough of me. And I at first it's like, oh, you say that. No, you don't understand.
No, it's aggressive.
They do things like that it goes past making me feel uncomfortable. Everybody in the situation, everybody in the room starts feeling uncomfortable. Like, Anthony laughed a little bit, and then she kept going, and Anthony was just like, what?
She was hip thrusting in the store.
She was moaning. Like, she was about it, right? And she was telling me my beard, I think a lot has to do with the beard, I think, because they all talk about the beard first. And then, it goes in. But she was literally like, what's your TikTok? I need to look at you every day. And listen, I appreciate it.
And you're like, well, Leslie, it's because you weren't there. No.
Oh, no, they'll do it with Leslie there.
Like some older black lady is going to shamelessly flirt with my husband in front of me. She's like, what's that skinny little white bitch gonna do?
And-
Nothing.
and
I'm like,
it's the
you're right,
same
man.
thing.
You're so right. I'm not gonna do anything. Thank you. Here's yours.
It's the
Have
same
at
thing.
'em.
I've seen 1,000 of these conversations by now. They all start off like this. Oh my gosh, is that beard normally like that?
Every time. Is it just grow that way? That's everyone.
It is. And
Every single
you
one.
don't understand.
I like
And Cody's
that.
and Cody's always
I
like,
like that a lot.
Cody's always like, yes, ma'am. Motherfucker.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
More.
kind
What
to
are you
them.
supposed
Yes,
to
ma'am.
say?
Like,
No, more Matthew McConaughey.
Leslie,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Leslie
That's
wants
exactly
me-
it.
Leslie-
It's authoritative.
Leslie wants me to just look at this black lady in the face and spit on her.
No,
She wants me to commit a hate crime. Like, she's always like, you couldn't have been nicer, huh? And you're like, what am I supposed to do? I didn't ask her back to the house. I just said, thank you. I appreciate it. It's natural. And I walk away. And Leslie's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, good Lord.
I mean, what do you say when somebody goes, I could just eat you up. I could put you in my pocket and take you home right now. Thanks.
Listen.
Thanks.
Look, it's a Wojtek thing.
Yeah.
Kai's the same way.
It doesn't matter. What you were spoke to by women? Why didn't you hit her?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
A freaking waitress asked me if I want a refill.
You
and
punch her in
it's,
the mouth?
it's a pass. What?
I'm not
Am I
that.
supposed to be thirsty
I'm
right
not
now?
that crazy.
But
Waitresses
I
can speak to
genuinely,
you.
and this is something I genuinely don't know what it is, but I do not get called attractive by everybody. It is specifically black women. There is something about what I've got going on that does something for them. I've told people this for a long time. Leslie dies or divorces me, I know exactly what I'm doing. And the crazy thing is that that whole day was a shit show, because right before that, me and Anthony went to a customer. I'm not going to say anything like that, but we went and visited a customer, and this is a facility that everybody's outside. It's like a working in the heat kind of industrial facility, right? And we're in one of the offices that has a portable AC unit.
The only one outside of the
One
main
of the
office.
only one, yeah, other than like the main offices. And we're in there, we're having a meeting with an engineer, and we're discussing projects, we're kind of going through, and a guy just kind of walks in, and he's like, what's up, guys, what are you guys up to? I'm coming in here to get a little AC, and you're like, all right, sure, he goes over there, and
I'm just going to come over here and
we
hide out.
kind of like, all right, he must know the guy whose office this is. And he stands next to the portable AC unit and just starts cooling off, right? After about 3 seconds, though, he announces to the room, y'all smell that? That's my balls.
What?
And I mean, I'm
You're
like,
lying.
holy shit, right? Already that's kind of funny. But here's the kicker.
BAWL.
Yeah.
Balls.
Here's the thing. Here's the kicker. I look at the engineer and I'm like, "Is this your buddy?" And he's like, "I've never seen this guy. This guy just walked into the office.
Wow.
Doesn't know us. Doesn't know the guy whose office it is, and just." It's my balls. And Anthony, in the middle of our meeting, is like, on that note, I'm out, guys. Like, I'm leaving. Gets up and walks out of our meeting. So everybody in the room is like, hey, you know what? We're all going to kind of follow. And I'm the last one out of the room, and I kind of take a glance back. And the guy is like looking at everybody like, what the hell? What the hell's why y'all leave? And you're like, you're confused at why we left? You announced.
Buy that man a beer. That's funny.
You
as fuck.
announced.
That's my
They
balls.
smell that? That's my balls. And he didn't look at us. He was just standing there with his nuts on the AC.
He was
just-
to my back. So I'm the one closest. I'm closest to this man as he's saying this. You don't stay in there. You leave.
I don't think Anthony breathed. He was immediately like, all right, that's it. I'm out. And he didn't breathe till he got outside. He didn't even want to find out if it smelled funny.
So the question is, did y'all find out who this guy was?
No, we think he's a forklift operator. That's the
Okay.
best we have.
So he did work there at least.
Yeah,
he did
Yeah,
work
he
there.
did.
I
He is
think
an
he worked
employee.
there,
I
yeah,
thought
for
this
sure.
was a random guy off the street.
But it is 97 degrees in the south, and this
Yeah.
man just said, "You
Yeah.
smell that?
That's
I'm out. I'm out."
I thought for sure he was like,
A
if he's a
buddy.
really good buddy of the guy's office, like, okay, he's in there messing around. The guy in the office was just like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty good. But the day ended a whole lot better.
You golfed?
We got to go golfing because my wife was out of town.
it was a good
Yeah.
day.
I was not out of town. I went
Okay.
away for the
Were you
afternoon.
in Texarkana?
You were 2 hours away.
An hour and 20 minutes away.
That's
Either
out
way,
of town.
that's
That
out
would
of
be out of
town.
town.
Yeah, but for like a couple hours.
You could be
whole
15 minutes
day.
outside of town, and you're out of town.
Yeah.
You left the
New
whole day.
Boston is
I was
out of
out the
town.
whole day. I didn't leave until like 1 o'clock.
You didn't get home till 10. That's the whole day.
Yeah. That's
I
the
am
whole-
so confused at what you thought this was. Like, I'm just down the street.
She had a completely
no,
different day.
You're not. You were in a completely different city.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You
Cody
had to
went
drive
golfing.
through 25 cities to get to that
By
city.
the way, that TikTok that he made yesterday, I said, I'm so glad you put mini cigar on that because you look like you're smoking a fucking
The first thing I
doobie.
said was, dude, I know it's not.
It looks
That
like
looks
a
like
J.
weed.
That looks like
but
a
I
joint.
first saw it in Anthony's hand, and I knew it wasn't weed then. Now, Cody, I don't know. He might got a wild hair.
People comment. Cody's never like smoked a day in his life like that, right? Like never smoked weed, not his.
Yeah, but I've said
Whatever.
this for a long time.
But people- no, no,
Retirement,
no.
Cody, nothing's off the table.
No, but people.
Heroin, I don't care.
Cody.
Like
but
at
people
at that
comment all
point,
the
I'm like,
time.
look, I'm living my
Acid.
life.
It's because
you
Cody
know?
gets a red face and like squinty eyes when he laughs. So sometimes me and Cody make TikToks. They're like, "Oh my god, Cody's faded." I'm like, "Cody's literally stone cold sober right now. This is just how he looks." I
Yeah.
don't know. What
Yeah,
to
I've
tell you.
only even been drunk like maybe less than 10 times.
less than 10 times. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not a drugs or alcohol kind of guy.
But when I
get
retire,
high, I get high off of Jesus. You don't remember that? No.
no,
No, you
Y'all
just
didn't go
made
to
it
that
weird.
Bible camp?
nope.
No,
Oh,
that
it was
made
like
weird.
Say No to Drugs, but church edition. They were like, you can get high off of Jesus, and you're like, oh, what?
What is
Oh yeah, I was like
happening?
12 years old, and even me at 12 years old, sheltered as hell.
You were
I was like,
homeschooled.
that doesn't seem right.
That's rough.
Say it, Anthony. Anthony's over
Say
here.
it,
crying.
Anthony.
He's
told me
crying.
to comment.
He's crying.
Anthony grew up in a Baptist church. He knows. There's some of the you'll hear at a Baptist church growing up.
Get high on Jesus.
Yeah. Don't get high on drugs. Get high on Jesus.
He's the name higher than any others.
Yeah, and then
We've talked a lot about Christianity
Yeah.
in this
Hey,
episode.
this
whatever.
is real, you know.
No, I like it. I'm not complaining.
But I will
Just
say,
saying,
I have never had a better. Okay, I've never had a worse round of golf, but I've never had more fun playing golf than that day. Just because, and this is something John may hear this. Who knows? John is Anthony's brother-in-law, and he came,
So specific.
and I don't know.
In law.
I don't know how. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to talk about how we each brought somebody who bangs our sister. So I had to put the in-law there.
Okay, makes sense.
Because that was
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really
John's-
glad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was John's, like, I think, like, 6 holes in.
But
John
Kylie
just,
is your sister-in-law.
yeah, but it doesn't matter. But literally,
But it matters
In-law,
to
but it
Anthony.
matters him. That matters that it's the in-law,
Yes.
not when it's Kylie.
yeah. Well, what I'm saying is,
It doesn't
6
matter.
holes in,
Wow.
It's fucking dumbass.
6 holes in, John is just looks up at everybody and goes, ha! Looks at me and Anthony and goes, y'all both brought somebody banging your sister. Just out of nowhere. Just lets us know. That's what he did.
Yeah, a better rebuttal would have been, yeah, you didn't know we brought here so we could kill you both.
Yeah. we didn't have that. We just laughed. But here's the thing about John. John is a fun, fantastic guy, but he can't golf for shit. So you know what the relaxing moment of not being the worst golfer is?
It's not that he's never played before, because that's obviously off the picture, because he has not ever played.
Never a day in his life.
He's never played golf ever a day.
No, that was his
until
first
He didn't.
yesterday.
He showed up with no clubs, and he did very well for that. And we're not good. But there's always like, you don't want to be the worst guy on the course, so you kind of take it a little serious. When somebody else is like, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You just swing, dude. Like, John's not very good. It's okay.
I think he had a good time, too.
He had a blast.
He did.
Well, y'all
He
should
had a
hang out with
blast.
him more. It'll probably make him happy.
First off, Leslie, that sounded like a lot like pity.
Yeah.
That wasn't
John doesn't
pity.
need your pity.
He
Has his
doesn't.
own friends.
And he has 2
He
kids
spends
and
a lot
wife.
of time banging Anthony's sister. You don't have time for Anthony.
Yeah.
I wish I could watch John react to your pity.
Yeah,
It wasn't pity.
He is not the type to take
He's
that.
not, yeah.
No,
gonna-
I wasn't pitying
He would
him.
roast you
John's
because
been
of
to
your
prison,
pity.
and I don't think he's scared to go back.
What? John's been to prison?
I ain't telling his business.
Apparently,
Right?
don't let John watch this episode, but he's gonna be pissed. Look at all these marlers.
Oh, dude.
No,
Oh.
John was a blast to play with.
He was
Genuinely.
fun.
That's why I was saying
And
hang out
we
with him more. He
had
seems
so-
like a fun time.
Oh, here's the thing.
Fuck.
Anthony is normally the guy who kind of keeps us together, reins us in. Anthony felt like he was just feeling like he needed to let loose.
Good for
Anthony's like, let's do different stupid games. We're acting kind of a fool, a little bit more than you probably should on a golf course. Anthony's like, I'm like, Anthony, hit it off your beer. And he's like, okay. And I was like, oh shit.
Immediately.
No. What did you tell me?
I don't remember.
You said something very specific, and it's the only reason I did it.
Oh, well, shit, I
Oh,
don't even
you
remember.
did entice him with
Go
money,
ahead.
didn't
What
you?
did I? What did I do? What did I say?
Entice you?
I promise you something?
Do you owe him money?
No.
What'd you say, Cody?
I don't remember.
Wow. You really hurt my feelings.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean?
It's okay. All that to say,
No,
is
you gotta tell me now.
I scooped it off the top of that Michelob Ultra can. Like it was like a baby I had to protect.
Nobody can hear your story until you tell me what we said. Like everybody's mind, I think we're all waiting. What is it that I told you?
You told me if I didn't hit it off the can, I was a pussy.
Oh yeah. I do remember that.
Do we want to leave a few seconds open here so we
Yeah,
can start the
a
clip?
moment of silence.
Yeah, just look
it's
up
right
that
here,
way.
Right,
It's
right,
somewhere
gonna be
there.
Right here.
Yeah,
What is it going to be?
Anthony hitting the golf ball.
yeah.
Oh.
We filmed it.
Act like you see it.
Okay.
Oh, well done,
There we
Anthony.
go. Yeah, that's all we needed.
Fucking stupid.
That's all we needed.
I want you to time it right as he hits it, then me.
I got you.
laughing and-
Yeah, for sure.
No, but it was wildly impressive.
We can fix that in editing.
Yeah.
Listen,
Fix it in post.
here's
Put it, yeah, fix it in post.
here's what I know.
That and do it live are the two best comments.
Here's what I know. Anthony, they're going to know immediately with Anthony's swing. Because Anthony didn't play baseball or a lot of other, swinging sports apparently. This motherfucker does not know
But
how
he
to-
does swing.
He's so stiff all the time. And he gets such good power. And it's like nothing moves but his arms.
Yeah. Well, no, he has a little pivot.
He does
Pivot
a
in
little
the
bit.
in the foot.
I thought there was a 0% chance. I'm going to be straight with him. I thought 0% chance.
Hey,
He
but
has
does Anthony hit it
He has
straight?
the coordination to hit this. Oh, the ball was gone. But
Yeah, the ball. The
Yeah.
ball was.
but he picked
yeah.
it off the top of a beer can. Very
I don't
impressive.
play golf. I'm
The
very
ball was-
I don't know if I know.
In the air, too.
Absolutely, it's gone.
The
Never
beer can
found
was
it.
Yeah.
not even
I'll
dented.
try to.
I
I'll try
was-
to do a ball tracker on it.
I was
Pause.
just make it go
Pause.
straight. Hey, make it goes like straight up. Yeah, like a perfect shot.
I'll just CG a ball.
There we go.
Do it like the bowling alleys do.
they
Please
see
do.
the
then-
ball went directly this way.
Yeah.
It's like
Triple bogey.
I'll even get in there and
Triple bogey.
give a view like from the ball's point of view. Yeah.
you
Kinda
know
like
what
Bagger Vance.
You know what I appreciate about Anthony and golfing though, is Anthony once played Mario Golf with me and my family and his wife.
Mhm.
Okay, and I think this is like a core moment for Anthony because
For me,
he
He said, I don't even fucking remember. Are you
Oh,
just
he'll
calling
is
it?
baggage.
He'll remember in a minute.
Yeah.
He'll remember in a minute. Let
This
me
is
tell you.
baggage. Oh, I remember. This isn't a core moment.
Anthony's triggered.
He gets up to putt on Mario Golf, and he shorts it. That's okay. Everybody does it. But then he does it twice in a row. And his wife, without missing a beat, is like, yeah, that's typical short stroker. And just obliterates him with that moment. And everybody laughs. Here's the thing. Anthony has taken that so hard that when he goes to putt, I've never seen Anthony ever leave a putt short. In real life.
It'll never make it there.
Like, he has converted. He's like, it's going to make it there. It might be off the green. It ain't going to be short.
That's right.
It ain't. He'll get up and he'll be like, not going short. He'll say it to himself in that moment. It's been a year.
It's been literally a year.
And Anthony's ain't going short.
Everybody else is coming up short.
Yeah.
Not Anthony.
Not me. Not you. Ain't going to say that about me.
It has to get to the hole to go in the hole.
Oh my god. I'm done today.
This is golf.
That's a
We're
golf. What do
talking-
you mean?
we're
I
talk-
know, but you were talking about his wife talking about short stroking it, and then it's got to get to the hole to go into the hole, and I was just like,
That
you're
was
all
an
doing too
actual
much.
golf term, you pervert.
I know what the fuck
Get
it
your
is.
mind out of the gutter.
For real.
I'm hungry.
Gross. You're always hungry. And then you eat two
And then,
bites
yeah, I'm about to say, then she
and
nibbles.
waste everything else.
We're
That
going
is-
to Baton Rouge
No,
this
we're going
weekend.
to talk about it real quick.
I want to stay on one more
What?
thing on the golf
Go ahead.
game.
Okay.
I challenge anybody who sees that video. I want to see you pluck a golf ball off of a Michelob
Put
can.
the words up, and then tag us in it.
Dude, Anthony is...
You're doing it?
Anthony's...
yeah.
Putting the wor-
Anthony's...
Look, I'm
feet-
pointing at the words.
What words am I putting up there?
Try
do
to
the
beat
golf,
Anthony.
Do the golf
Bitches.
challenge. Tag us
Michelob Golf Challenge. No, we
Michelob-
can't
Don't-
brand it
no.
that.
Don't
at...
brand.
No,
They don't
no,
pay
fuck
us.
them. They don't pay me.
Anthony's Golf Challenge.
And then tag us, and then put
Yeah.
our handles.
Aluminum
and
can
roll.
golf challenge. I don't
Aluminum
know. Make
can.
it as generic as possible.
The
Listen.
Amish Golf Challenge.
I
The
will say,
Amish?
I've never seen Anthony stand taller with more pride.
I love that.
He hit it off, picked up the beer, shotgunned to the rest of the beer, and walked off like he just fucking won the U.S. Open. Just
As he should.
proud as fuck. It was a moment.
For all the
Good
golfers listening, I think you should also next round you play, there should be one hole where every single time you go to hit the ball, you hit it as hard as you possibly can.
Listen, I'm gonna say we can't do the whole hole. I was already we didn't even finish that hole doing that. It was too painful. But off the tee box, that was the best moment of the day.
Yeah.
I do
Hitting it as
think,
hard as
actually.
you possibly
Everybody got up, and it was like, no, if you don't swing for the fence, it don't count. You get after it. And I will say,
And none of us hit accurate shots.
I don't know, hit right down the middle of the fairway.
For
Yours
the
did?
first time
Yeah,
ever.
remember?
Yeah, after it sliced.
Yeah, all my
It
shots
doesn't
do
matter
that.
if he was aimed 50 yards to the left.
I know how to play my swing. Anthony said it. I love what Anthony said. What did you say? You said it was
Played your weaknesses.
Yeah,
play to
he
your
said
weaknesses.
play-
Yeah,
he said play to your weaknesses.
Because I
He did.
smoked this ball left, and he's
Way
like, "Oh,"
left.
and I'm like, "Nah, wait for it," because I know what my ball does. I don't know why, but it's always gonna go right.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, that ball fades and beautifully hit. You know,
Yeah.
probably 290.
Yeah.
But it's gonna go 70 yards to the left. If I don't have a big fairway, I hit an iron.
Yeah.
Carlton, I want when you do this in post, I want my eyes glazing over in this camera. That whole conversation, I want that part of the video to be seen.
Yeah.
My eyes just fucking glaze over. They go cross-eyed. I start drooling.
Just don't care.
I
Can
just
we
don't
can we
give a fuck.
pause for just a second?
Yes.
Okay. Did I ever tell you about the time that Cody killed a chicken on the tee box?
Oh my god.
You mean committed a felony?
I mean, killed a chicken.
Yeah.
A chicken.
He ate it too.
Killed a chicken.
It was definitely a chicken. First off, I think you blame Anthony for putting
Cody, how
a
many
price
felonies?
tag
How
on its
many?
head.
How many felonies have you committed in your life the U.S. government doesn't know about?
I've never committed a felony.
That was a lawyer answer.
I plead the
Listen,
fifth.
listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't take
More than one.
I take 20% of the blame. I think anybody who puts $200 price tag on the head of a
Chicken?
Chicken.
not a federally protected goose, that would definitely a chicken.
Chicken.
I know the difference between.
It was
it's like,
definitely
look at
a
all
chicken.
them chickens. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely a chicken. But he said anybody brings me.
Listen, the
One of
fucking
those
Wildlife
chickens.
Protection Agency is gonna come knock on my fucking door or some shit. What are they called?
Uh,
Wildlife.
Game warden?
Yeah, the game warden's gonna come fucking knock on my door after
Well,
this video.
no, because it was a chicken.
Listen.
It was a Dominecker chicken.
Also,
We're
That's
getting
fine.
3 eggs a day from it.
He can
I thought it was a
confiscate
Cornish
my
hen.
56-degree wedge. That's fine. It's like not even that nice. I don't have nice clubs.
No, actually, I think it was a blue jay.
I thought it was an eagle.
Oh my god.
A bald eagle. You heard it here. Cody killed a bald eagle with his bare hands.
What's
Listen.
that, like $100,000?
No, he didn't. No,
It was a kid-
he
listen.
had to beg the bald eagle for his life. I saw it. I was there.
Where are we going? It was a Canadian chicken. It's a Canadian chicken.
They fucking
And
get it.
Anthony said $200 for anybody who brings me one of them chickens. And I said, dead or alive? And he said, whatever you want. I picked up a club, and from 30 yards out, I threw that club.
Right at that
And I'm
chicken's
going to be
head.
honest with you. The club hit directly at the back of that chicken's head. It fell completely dead immediately.
We're gonna be canceled off of this
Bam.
episode. PETA's gonna cancel us.
Like to
Bring
see
it
them
on.
try.
Bring it on.
Fuck PETA.
Yeah.
God.
Pause life.
Pause
I think,
life.
I think you
will
might have some vegetarians that watch.
listen.
Did I say it was a head of celery?
It's a head of celery. I killed a broccoli.
Bob the tomato, was that you?
It was a rogue
I killed that asparagus lady from it was the Christian
What is this, Veggie
It was
Tales?
Larry
VeggieTales,
Boy. He
yeah.
killed Larry
I
Boy.
killed Larry Boy from VeggieTales.
You know, I never watched Veggie Tales. Not
What?
one. Not once.
Not a single episode?
Not a
It's
single.
solid.
I know none of their.
There's
their
good
names.
doctrine there.
I didn't know you hated Jesus.
No.
There is. There's good doctrine.
I watched Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Touched by an Angel, Little House on the Prairie. There's God principles in there.
Yeah, listen.
Especially Touched by an Angel.
But they didn't put him into
you watch the-
fun songs.
No.
God is bigger
Bigger
than
than
the
the boogeyman. He's
No.
bigger than Godzilla or the monsters on TV.
It sounds like
Were y'all homeschooled?
Yes, literally, you did not.
No, I was
She
not, but
wasn't.
I still know fucking VeggieTales.
I know
I-
Veggie Tales.
Wait, are you
I
saying
just
you've
never
never watched
watched it.
VeggieTales?
Oh, I watched VeggieTales, but we had one of those VHSs,
Same.
and that was the only VeggieTales in the house. So you got
Oh,
to know
we
that
had a
one really
lot
good.
of VeggieTales.
That was the one I just sang. I know one VeggieTales.
You had
think it's
only
different?
one?
You
You
think,
don't
yeah.
know the, oh,
I had- we
where
had-
is my hairbrush?
No one cares anymore.
What?
We had 35 John Wayne movies. 35
We
John
get
Wayne movies. 8 everything else movies.
What a flex.
And no Wi-Fi, nothing else. My dad, we watched John Wayne
What a flex.
if we wanted to watch something.
And I walked 35 miles uphill in the snow every day back and forth. to
Did you have
from school.
DirecTV?
No,
He didn't even have a fucking
we didn't
antenna.
have TV for
Cody
a while
watched the Dallas Cowboys on a black and white TV.
that I bought from a garage sale. It had antennas on it.
Was it
Yeah.
actually black and white, or am I just being an asshole?
No, it had color. But it was
Okay.
one of those little. You ever seen one of those like colored, like the TV is like pink or green or
Yeah.
blue, and it was like little. Yeah, this was when flat screens were out.
Yeah.
I was using that to watch the Cowboys play.
Hey, Cody, how long has it been since you've seen static on a TV?
Oh.
Static, since the second I graduated high school and had my own money, static never was in my life again. Wi-Fi.
So you were in high school still seeing static on TV, though?
Yeah. So I had my high school TV was like a big box TV that I found on the side of the road. Like, like the, I don't know, tube style.
You were dumpster diving.
Yeah. And that's because
For
my dad
show.
was like, you don't need a TV. I got a TV that had a built-in VHS player, and I went to the library, and
The what?
the library.
The library.
Yeah.
He
I
said
heard
it right.
I
My
heard
dad-
No,
library.
he said it correctly.
Yeah.
I was listening.
Yeah. My dad said that Harry Potter was for the devil.
Yeah.
But at 16 years old, what dad didn't know.
Won't
hurt
hurt him.
I was a real rebellious kid. I watched all the Harry Potters.
So you watched The Devils in the Sorcerer's Stone?
I watched all of them.
And had a hard on the whole time.
Okay. I think
We had different
watched
experiences.
different Harry Potters.
Ron.
Roll. And when Guardian Leviosa.
Aw.
Leviosa.
Hey,
Harry.
Are you
What y'all's
cultured?
pot-
Are you
what-
cultured? And have you seen the Muppets?
Shut up, dude.
Yeah, I love the Muppets.
Have you seen the Muppets Harry Potter YouTube video?
Snape. It's the
Oh, yeah, the
Harry
song?
Potter Puppet Pals or
Yeah,
whatever.
I've
Yep,
seen it.
that's it. You've seen it?
Yeah. I
He
had
hadn't
never
Harry
seen it.
Potter Puppet Pals.
I had never seen it, and I see something on his search history on YouTube. I'm like, what the hell is that? Because we're in there watching YouTube videos while we're smoking cigars in his garage. And he's like, you don't know what that is? And I was like, no. And he was like, you're about to. And then I watched
great
the
video.
shittiest video I've ever seen
He
in my
watched
life.
it in complete silence.
I didn't giggle.
You didn't giggle a single time.
Harry Potter.
Who did?
Ugh, Harry Potter. Me at fucking
Dumbledore.
14. I thought it
Yeah,
was the
well, I'm
funniest shit I've
not
ever seen in
14.
my
I'm
life.
28 years old. And I watched that, and I thought, I wasted this part of my life. I could have done something good, and I didn't.
Quickly, what's all of y'all's Potter houses?
What?
What's your Potter house?
I'm a Gryffindor, apparently, based on the...
You're not a fucking Gryffindor. Suck my dick.
What is he?
Looking like a
He's a
Hufflepuff.
Slytherin for
I
sure.
literally the
I'm
opposite.
a Slytherin.
You're a Slytherin.
I'm for sure a Slytherin.
I don't know why she's so hateful, dude.
It's a Slytherin.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dude,
Are you a Hufflepuff?
She's mean as hell.
I don't know what I am.
Hufflepuff.
I'm
He's a
Ravenclaw.
Hufflepuff.
You're a Ravenclaw.
He's a
There it
Hufflepuff.
is.
There's no doubt about
No,
it.
there's no doubt that Anthony's
Shittiest
Hufflepuff.
house.
No,
I feel,
Hufflepuff is not.
Yeah, they are.
I feel like it's too. It puts me in too much of a box, though. I'm divergent.
Fuck off.
Get out of here. First off, Leslie, you just said Hufflepuff isn't the worst.
We like Hufflepuff. They're
Hufflepuff's
sweetie
not the
pies.
worst.
Ravenclaw's arguably
At
the
least-
There's
worst.
some pretty OP people out of Hufflepuff.
Yeah, but it's still the
Cedric
worst house.
Diggory is a Hufflepuff.
Also, dude from
didn't
Fantastic
help.
Beasts, Hufflepuff.
Doesn't help.
He
Cedric Diggory
saves
was a
like
badass.
the wizarding world in a way.
Yeah, but not in a good way.
We don't talk about Newt that
You know
way.
what I mean?
Yeah, Newt is he's dope.
He's legit.
Yeah, but his brother's cooler.
His brother's
The war hero.
he's a dick.
He's
Listen, that's
a
all I wanted.
cock.
I was so mad when they're like, we're getting like a adult Harry Potter, and all they did is like make things pretty. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I want death. I want everybody a Cadabra!
You know we're getting the TV show, HBO Max.
We're gonna take a break here. We're back, but apparently Anthony doesn't know, so we're gonna talk about the fact that they're trying to recreate Harry Potter.
When did this become a Harry Potter episode?
Listen, why are you? I can't get anything out of my mouth without contradictions from you, Leslie. Anthony,
signed
they're
up for.
trying to make a full remake of Harry Potter TV version.
Well,
But
it's not
every
necessarily
season
a
is like
remake,
one
though.
book.
Yeah.
No,
So
it
it's
is
gonna
a-
be more detailed and.
But it's still a
yeah,
remake.
but it's
We're
gonna
recasting.
be worse.
No,
It's
not
gonna be worse?
necessarily. Not by
Yes.
HBO Max.
But there's so many details missed
Listen,
in the books.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
that
think
they
it's
could
gonna be
do in the
worse.
show.
Yes,
are they gonna cast for Hagrid?
definitely.
I think nostalgia is just on your side right now.
no.
Harry Potter movies are great.
I watch a lot of TV.
Okay, we fucking get it.
I haven't seen a TV show other than maybe True Detective that I put above the Harry Potter movies.
What?
Yeah.
The first Harry Potter movie. Okay, I'm not. That's such a bold fucking claim. I'll give you like the very last like 3 or 4, right? But like the first
but they
3 Harry
grew up
Potter
with
movies.
you.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Nostalgia's on your side right now.
I was
No,
about
but
to
they
say,
were good.
Harry Potter never had a Targaryen.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna fucking put the Harry Potter movies at the same place.
You're
It's like
you have a little nostalgia bias. Right
you're
now.
you're the minority
No.
right now.
No. I'm going to tell you right now. The Game of Thrones, that's why I don't want it. They ruined that so horribly, and that's what happens with every TV show. Is maybe
They
we'll
ruined
get some
like
good
they ruined the last one
They
season.
ruined
No.
it because they didn't have
They
reference
ruined
material.
the last 3 seasons.
This is the last 3
Everything
seasons.
that was built in the first 4 seasons or 5 seasons.
Because they went off the fucking book. They have all
I
of the fucking
agree.
material.
Everything based
It
off
doesn't
the
matter.
reference material
The
was
reference material
fantastic.
is there.
I watched
Yes.
the Lord of the Rings one they just recently did. Not gonna it does not compare.
Also
to Lord of
not
the Rings.
based off
Also,
of
not
reference
based
material.
off source material.
It is based off
it's,
reference
but
material.
it's
It's
super
not a
prequel.
physical book, but it's
That's what.
definitely
But
reference
that's what
material.
we're saying.
Yeah, we're
it's
saying-
inspired by the
I
original
know.
material, but there's no material
But
There's
written
they're
no
for
going
it.
to ruin it.
You think they're going to ruin
promise.
Percy Jackson too?
Percy Jackson hasn't had a good movies, so no, the movies were god awful.
The movies
And I
are
read every
pretty
book,
mediocre.
and I can tell you right now, the books aren't that good.
Well, for like a teen, like a preteen or something, like that's a
Oh,
solid.
there was definitely
like
better books.
but as a family TV show, I think it's going to be solid. If I can sit down and watch something with my kids, and I'm excited.
I'm not.
And
I think the
They're
Harry
gonna
Potter
ruin it.
TV show is going to be good.
Hey, how did y'all react to Jon Snow?
You're not gonna get.
Oh! Are we getting into this right now?
I
5
want to know.
years later.
Tell me how you felt when Jon Snow
had
said
sex
you'll
with his aunt.
always be my queen, and then killed her.
No, I knew that was coming. I was so mad at that point already.
How
because
did
the
you
second-
react in the moment? Because I distinctly remember how I reacted.
I went like
Wait,
this.
no. When When Bran says, "Why do you think I came all this way?" I literally, audibly at my TV said, "Shut the fuck up."
It's literally not why you
was
did
so
anything.
triggered. I did do that.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Bran.
Oh yeah, fucking cock.
Carlton, do you remember how you reacted?
I was
that
already
came out this
over the
Yeah.
season.
The
at
second
that
she
point.
burnt the city, I was done.
Yeah, like that didn't
They
really.
ruined
Well,
the.
no, no, no,
they
no, no,
build
no, no,
up
no.
this character
No,
who is
no.
so good and does everything right the whole show, and then it's like, oh, she got mad once.
It's her house. It's house. That's what
Yeah,
they.
that's-
She's the
No,
daughter
that's
of the Mad King.
I
I
get
will let that
that.
happen.
No.
I get
Yes.
that, but
That's cheap writing. She was never supposed to be the Mad King. The point was she was the opposite. Her brother was the Mad King, and
was the
she
chosen one.
overcame it. It's like no.
I think
You're
I
fucking
think it
crazy.
would have been a better ending if they still kept the White Walkers as the central foe.
Yeah, it's so stupid. One
Like,
episode,
because
everything built to that,
Here's
and then
the
one
deal,
episode
like-
they won.
And Arya, I do like the fact that Arya
the
killed him.
only way you really
Badass.
unite everyone like on a continent or a globe is
the
an
common
exterior common enemy, which they had set up perfectly because they had all of us believe
When
they
George
were.
R. Martin finishes the books, I guarantee the White Walkers will be the enemy.
No, I think he's writing the books based off of.
That's
No,
fucked.
He's already said no. He's definitely finishing the
not?
series. Yeah.
No, yeah, he's finishing the
and
series.
he's not
but-
gonna do. He's already said like the ending
Oh.
won't be that.
So those seasons basically will not be canon.
No, absolutely
What also
not.
made me very angry was the fact that Cersei just gets to fucking die in
Yeah,
Jaime's
happy
arms.
as shit. Like she needed
Yeah.
to get pulled apart.
I
literally.
wanted her skin ripped off.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the.
Fuck that bitch.
I don't know.
Of all
I'm
of
getting mad.
of
My
all of the
blood
people that
pressure is
deserve-
fucking 10 right now just thinking about this TV show.
Yeah.
I remember we were at your Uncle Tim's house in the fucking series finale of this TV show. And I remember us just sitting there fucking gobsmacked at this TV. We just all just sat in silence.
Well,
Like,
I also
what in the flying fuck?
I also remember
telling
watching.
me 10 years of TV just culminates to this horse
And
shit?
wasn't there a 2-year hiatus between?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
And also like the biggest.
If they
and
fuck
best,
up House of Dragon, I'm gonna be fucking pissed because that show right now is banging.
the
I'm not a
biggest.
big
and
fan,
I'm
but,
not.
you
It's
know.
not that good.
It's
It's
not that
good.
to
It's
me.
not that good.
No.
It is not anywhere near Game of Thrones.
No.
But I will say this:
Better than last season.
It's ridiculous that they made also like the best moment of that show. At least if we're gonna beat the White Walkers, let us see it. Let us fucking see it. It was dark the whole episode. You couldn't
It was
see.
so dark.
Well, and
anything.
the entire idea that Jon Snow being the rightful heir doesn't mean fuck all.
No, nothing.
Like that was a massive fucking
Arya
like,
killing
oh my
Arya
God.
killing all three Blue Eyes
It ends
people.
up going
Does it
full
matter?
circle back to the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Oh, they're like, oh, by the way, Jon,
I'm
sorry, you
so
have to go. And he
mad,
should have been
bro.
like, motherfucker, I'm the king of the North, bitch.
cut their
Yeah.
head. He stabs her and was like, "Yeah, let me go back." You know that he is getting a 1-season spinoff, right?
Only one season?
Yeah,
Bullshit.
What's time period?
at the wall. It's like
While
him, it's
he's
after,
there?
yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
It's
after.
like right
Canon?
after, yeah. It's post canon.
Well,
Okay.
good. Let him come back and fuck up his brother.
No, he's gonna fight on the wall.
Yeah.
Some crap. The White Walkers are back. Like
Fuck
Something.
you.
When Jon Snow
I'm mad.
killed her, and that sound of that sword sliding in, my family,
Oh
all
my
of
God.
them, no! And I sat there maniacally laughing. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. in my
Evil.
entire-
That was your
He
origin
said,
story for
he
your.
said, I'm a hit it
your
and
villain
quit
arc.
it for real.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh gosh!
I'm a dead. No, hit it and dead it.
Hit it and dead it.
See, that's my thing. Is I don't think I've never
Some of the
watched a TV
Targaryens and all
show
their
that I
fucking
just felt
incest. I
ended
can't.
right. Every TV show I've never watched one I just finished. I'm like, oh, that was perfect. And, like even my favorite TV shows.
I'm trying to think of a good ending
Like-
TV show. Like,
You know what TV show had a
I
perfect
feel like they
ending?
don't do it well.
And I know this is a very, very different thing than what you're talking. The Good Place had a wonderful ending.
oh yeah, I love
The Good Place
I'll put
had
your sister on it.
The Good Place had a perfect ending.
Yeah.
It was perfectly done. They knew when enough was
They
enough,
don't need to
and
do
were ready
anymore.
to go. No,
You're
they were
good.
like, "This is it."
You feel content with.
You feel content. I
Yeah.
wish Grey's Anatomy would catch a fucking clue.
Are they
I'm
still
trying to think
going
of, like,
with
a-
Grace?
Still going. Meredith Grey, fucking Ellen Pompeo, who's played the titular character of the TV show for 18
20
seasons.
years.
Literally 20 years. I just started rewatching Grey's Anatomy and it reminded me like, oh wow, this show used to be so fucking good. I get why people were hooked. And it just turns to shit. But yeah, they're still going. They won't let it die.
What TV
The
show
money grab.
is
Money,
really
money,
like
money,
even
money.
True Detective? Season 1 of True Detective, I think, is the like some
Okay,
of the
but
best.
that's
One of the-
but you
anything.
can't.
It's one of
True
the best
Detective
shows
is
I've
one of the
ever
best. I agree, but you can. That TV show is. What's the fucking word I'm looking for? Somebody tell me.
No idea. It's your point to make a bad one.
It's every season it's its own entity. What am I trying to? It's
Yeah,
there's a
I don't
word
disagree
for
with you,
it.
but you could make another great season, and they didn't. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
that-
I got burnt out of the second. We started watching the
It
second
wasn't any
season,
good.
and I was like, I'm over it
Have
because it
y'all
just
watched
felt
the new
flat.
Black Mirror season? I
have
hear
not watched
horrible
Black
reviews.
Mirror.
Yeah,
no, I've
everybody
heard.
says
See,
it's
no, I've heard
god-awful.
the opposite.
What?
I've heard complete opposite that the new Black Mirror season is fucking
All
good.
the pods I listen to,
Really?
everybody I've heard in
I've
person,
just seen TikToks.
they
I don't
say
also
it
watch Black
sucks.
Mirror, so I've never
They say it's
seen.
garbage.
I don't know of a single TV show that I feel like it just does well. Is it always feels like they're either dragging it on too long, or they run ahead of themselves, or they get cocky and think they can do whatever the fuck they want.
So I'm not
And
old
it
enough.
always ends bad because you don't have a quality. Like, I think after a certain amount of time, they just get these people who just were willing to fuck things up.
Well, yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, when TV was dying, most TV shows went 5 seasons. I don't know if y'all noticed
Yeah.
that trend. It was like 5 or 6 seasons.
I'm not
now
old
it's
enough.
like we got to get to 8 or 9 or 10.
12, 15.
Yeah,
and
No,
it's a
you
cash
don't.
grab because TV is a lot bigger than they ever expected it to be.
Well, you have it now. It's like, really what
Well,
took
everybody's
over was
competing.
streaming,
Yeah.
and you're able to have like major actors.
Yeah, you know
in
what?
TV
TV
shows.
is the real MVP if you think about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
because it was a dying.
It was
art.
god awful. I can't think of
Yeah.
a good TV show before, like HBO. I guess I really credit HBO because they were doing
They've been
quality
doing
TV
quality
before
anybody.
because
really.
Band of Brothers was really like that's old. Like you
Band
think
of
of what
Brothers-
else is out, and Band of
Yeah,
Brothers is good.
it's still good.
And it was
Yeah.
like when reality TV was
Yeah,
or like 'cause,
Deadwood
like,
is another one.
well,
just-
it became when we could put R on
Trying to
TV.
think of a TV show
Yeah.
that ended just really well. I'm not old enough to have
Lost.
seen the.
Shut
No,
up.
but that one really made people mad. I didn't watch that. But
So
like,
bad.
so I remember, I was really young, but like Sopranos when it ended, I remember that ending being very controversial. But I don't know if people like enjoyed
I've not
it. Like
seen
half
Sopranos.
the people
I do
liked
hear
it.
Sopranos is amazing. I need to
It's
watch
good.
it. I've never watched it.
Dexter is one that like
The ending was not good, dude.
no,
It-
it
when
was
True
it-
Blood ended pretty well.
it was yeah. I like
True Blood ended well.
Yeah, but Dexter was one that was good apart from the last 2 episodes. If they made just a few
But
changes,
even Dexter kind of went downhill from it.
well, yeah,
like,
a couple
even
seasons.
Scrubs,
It did- like Dexter,
If you discount season 8 of Scrubs and let season
but
7
they
of
didn't know you
Scrubs
don't
end,
get to do
but it's like a
that.
spin-off. It's not the same thing.
It
It's
is.
a
No, it is
spin-off.
season 8. They fuck it.
Yeah, but
every
season
time.
7 was the perfect ending of that fucking TV show. It
wanna
was supposed to be
what
the ending.
TV show, because I feel like Harry Potter did this till it ended. It was just better every time. Better every time. Same with Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings was one of those things that just got better every movie.
I think The Hobbit kind of went down though.
yeah. Well,
as each
they
one
decided they did CGI. And
Yeah,
CGI
I think
just ruined it.
practical sets
Yeah.
is always going to be
It's
better.
always going to be
100%.
better.
Yeah,
And the if you've watched the making of the Lord of the Rings, this was they all knew that they were doing something that was going to change everything because they did. There was not like there wasn't anything like that when they came out with it. Like Star Wars kind of did something like this back in the 70s, but when they were making it, everybody else was like, we have to. Even George Lucas was like, oh, CGI is the future.
Mhm.
And they were like, no, we can, you know.
he's the reason for CGI.
Yeah.
You know what TV show ended perfectly? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hey, but it's not that.
Ended
Yeah, but that's-
perfectly.
I don't think that's a heavy
No,
enough of a hitter.
No, you have to.
It's
I'm
not
talking
like
about
all
like
That's a
part 2.
sitcom.
no,
Like,
yeah, like
you know,
sitcoms don't like
We're talking about like
good TV
Gritty
shows. Like
TV
Fresh
shows.
Prince,
TV
a
shows.
gritty
no
TV
Fresh
shows.
Prince is a
Like
good
adult
TV
TV
show,
shows,
but it's
TV
a
shows that are-
sitcom. You can only do so much.
It ended
Yeah.
I'm
perfectly
trying
though.
to think of a
It is
TV
the perfect. It is
show.
the perfect ending.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things
Will
where
Smith carried.
that's where I've gotten with it is TV's great, but it always seems like they once they get a show that's doing well, they just feel like they can get away from what made it great.
Well, it's
time.
about
And you
making-
think like, why won't you just do what you
Well,
were
we're not going to have
doing?
any good TV for a while. We're in the middle of a writer's strike, so like
No.
we're not having any good
Well,
television.
have you
Secret
seen The Witcher
Invasion's
season
pretty
3?
good. Huh?
Witcher season 3 just came out.
I haven't seen one season of The Witcher.
Why is it like all of a sudden they were like, hey, let's just forget about making
The
like,
Witcher?
The costuming, garbage. The special effects,
Is
garbage.
this the one with Henry Cavill still
Yes,
in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like
that's-
all of a sudden
this
I'm
is
like,
his
what are
last
we
season.
doing? Like the first season is so gritty and real, and the
I've never
fighting is
seen
amazing.
it. I've watched the
Witcher
first
is so
episode
good.
like a little bit, like bits and pieces, but I've never seen it in its entirety.
It's-
so.
I watched the
It's-
whole first season with him, but I haven't watched
Yeah.
season 2.
Season 2 was great too. And season 3 is like, I'm like, maybe they'll figure it out, but it's not looking like they brightened everything up. First off, like everything is very bright now, and I don't know. Like I'm not saying that the way you film is everything, But I think it does a good job of
I hope somebody would
creating a-
brighten
Sets the
something
mood.
up. I'm so tired
It
of
sets
people.
the
I'm so
mood.
tired of all these fucking TV shows being so dark.
Yeah, but The Witcher should be.
They're so
For
dark. I
sure.
can't see
I think
shit.
it really should be.
I'm not talking about dark.
I'm
I
not
don't.
saying-
I don't mean physically like you can't see
like
what's
that one
going
episode
on.
of Game of
I
Thrones where you
just
couldn't
mean
see
like
jack shit the whole time.
the filter that you put over like it's
It's not moody.
grays
It's not
and
moody enough.
Yeah, like the feel of the show is completely different. It's like happy all of a
vibe.
sudden.
I made
And I'm
Cody
like,
watch the
maybe they're
Twi-
changing. Maybe they did it on purpose, and it's gonna go back when things start going downhill. But
I made Cody watch the first Twilight movie with me, and he was like, "Why is this entire movie blue?"
I've never seen those movies.
so here's the thing. My wife. Oh my god, it makes me so
Those are
mad.
some of the best
We
comedies.
pride ourselves.
It's so funny. It's
best
so
comedy.
funny.
we pride ourselves on being like we definitely watch a lot of cinema. We have pretty good taste
Being
in things.
dicks.
And here's the thing. She
love
has
it.
told me 3 times in my life that there is a must see movie that I have not seen. And I'm going to name these 3 movies, and I'm going to tell you that they're all so bad
Yeah.
that I'm upset I
A Walk to
wasted my
Remember.
life. No. The Walk to Remember is the best movie ever compared to these 3. Bring It On.
Bring It On is a must see. Legally Blonde.
No.
High School
Blonde's
Musical.
pretty good.
Oh, High School Musical.
High School Musical
And Twilight.
and Twilight.
They're must sees
You know, I feel offended about my Harry Potter
for the culture.
YouTube video that you just said you wasted 5 minutes of your life when you watched all 3 of those movies.
It's so when Bring It On ended,
Those
I looked
3
at her,
movies were
and
like
I s-
titular
'cause-
in my upbringing.
No, listen, and she showed me Bring It On like 18, and I looked at her and I said, "What the fuck was that?"
It's
She was
so
like, "It was so good." I'm
I
like,
love Bring It On. I love that movie. It's
Shut
campy
the fuck
fun.
up. It was so bad. And High School Musical is
Cody's
is
no.
hot
Cody thinks he's
dog
a
shit.
fucking cinephile because his favorite movie is Dune, like a dickhead. That movie sucks ass. I want it on the record. That movie sucked big fat monkey balls, dude.
Do you realize
it
how-
is nothing but exposition? Cody thinks he's such a fucking scholar. He's like, this has meaning and depth and it's political. Fuck off.
Leslie,
Fuck
everything
you.
you're saying, everybody,
Right in the face.
everybody in the nation is just like no one's listening to you at all because you just said Bring It On, High School Musical, and Twilight are
I'm not
must sees, and you're like, you think
No.
Dune's good?
There
I'm like,
must
well,
no.
At least
there
it's
must
not High School
sees.
fucking Musical.
There must sees in knowing about me as a person and me as my upbringing. I'm not trying to act like it's peak fucking cinema.
Fucking mic out of your
Can I?
I'm not trying to act like this is peak fucking cinema, like you do.
I don't.
I'm not
I have
slobbing
not
on
said
the
Dune
knob.
is peak cinema. I said
Did I not watch?
Loved Dune.
Did I
I
not
loved
watch?
it.
And okay, and I love those shitty movies. Like it's okay.
No,
How do
you
you feel
said
about-
they were must
They
see
are must-sees.
quality films.
It is quality.
They're not.
There's humor.
In
We watched Twilight and laughed our asses off. That movie is
No,
fun.
it made me physically ill. Like I just every moment of her acting in his act, like every scene, I just was like, this is bad.
Bring It On is not a
This
bad
is
movie.
bad.
Bring It On is a fun
Bring It On
teenage
is
movie.
So bad.
High School Musical was fun.
Given.
For a Disney
Given.
Channel original movie,
I
it is
know
a
Never
good
Back
Disney
Down
Channel
is
original
a
movie.
trash movie.
That's a fucking awful movie.
But I would never tell you like it's a must see.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You did. You made
No, I
me
didn't.
watch it.
No, here's
You've
my
made
thing.
me watch plenty of shitty movies
You're
in our
wrong.
time.
I just watched the movie, and if you're there, you're there. I did not be like, sit down. You have to see.
It's
this.
about
Like you
knowing
did
me
to
as a person. I didn't ask you to watch Twilight with me.
No, I just
I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I said, "You know what today is?
Bro,
Twilight o'clock."
it was so bad.
Cody, I've got 3 movies.
Okay.
I want to know your scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
I'm ready.
First movie, Legally Blonde.
10.
The first one.
The first
The
Legally
first
Blonde.
one is
The first Legally Blonde is like a 6.5.
really that low.
Yeah, I'd say a 7 because of how hot Reese Witherspoon is in it.
Respect.
Like she's hot as hell in that
She's super
movie.
hot.
Maybe a 7, but
Okay.
that's it. The 6.5, 7. 7 is pushing it.
Miss Congeniality.
That's a.
I'd say.
I'd give it a 7. I give Miss
I think it's like
Congeniality
a
a
very
7 or an
similar-
8.
You give Legally Blonde a 10 and Miss Congeniality a 7?
Miss
Miss
Congeniality.
Congeniality is not as good as you think it is.
Legally
apparently.
Blonde.
Yeah.
Legally
Legally
Blonde.
Blonde is about the same.
Legally
to me. Like, I
Blonde
think they're
is a
both
freaking
shitty
feminist
rom-coms.
manifesto, and I'm about it. I love it.
Miss Congeniality is not that good.
Miss Congeniality is good. I just rewatched Miss Congeniality, but I give it a 7.
I
Imagine
think
if
either
they
one
had
of
like a
them are
hot
that good.
actress in it though.
Sandra Bullock is hot in that movie.
Everybody came after me for not like I did a smash or pass on TikTok and I passed on.
People
Sandra
were mad
Bullock.
because I didn't know who Skeet
And
Ulrich
first off,
was.
I'm like, I'm passing on what they look like today. Sandra Bullock looks like a bag of bones today.
no, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
She's so
old.
pretty.
I'm not into 55-year-old women who aren't
55-year-old
very
women
pretty.
aren't into you.
I didn't think she was pretty at 30, much less 55.
Shut up.
Last
Listen.
movie.
Third movie.
Pitch Perfect.
10. The first
It's
one.
the best
Only
of
the
the
first
three.
one.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I think
Pitch
it's like
the first
8.5.
Pitch Perfect
I was about to say it's
is
a
a
solid 8.5
is a
for me.
fucking
Yeah.
pillar.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie.
It's
That
good
was a
movie.
cultural
They get
reset,
downhill
truly.
fast.
Yeah.
They go, they're on a slope
The
down.
second
but-
one is like tolerable.
Yeah, the third one's
But like
bad.
just barely.
Third
And
one's
it's
bad.
honestly, it's even less tolerable for me because fucking Haley Steinfeld's in it. And that bitch makes me want to punch her in the face. She's my female Tom Cruise. I fucking hate her. I'm starting beef. She's never gonna see this, but fuck you. I don't know. I'm mad.
starting beef with somebody who doesn't.
Who doesn't give a shit that I exist? She's a
Nothing about you
multi-millionaire.
matters.
She doesn't give a fuck about what I think about her. Good for
She's
you.
a
You know
fucking
what?
Marvel
you know what?
superhero.
You know what? I take it back. Good for
Why
you.
do you not like her?
I don't know. Probably because I'm a hater, honestly.
I think it is. Oh,
I think I'm just a hater.
guys, let me tell you this.
This is gonna be a 2-hour episode. We
Who
gotta
cares?
wrap this
no,
up.
listen. We're sitting at lunch.
I'm hungry.
And I'm like, hey, maybe we should watch that TV show called C. It's really cool. She's like, Jason Momoa is
It
a
is cool.
trash
It's a good
actor.
show.
And I was like, I don't think Jason Momoa is a bad actor at all. She's like, everything he's in is god awful.
Yes.
And I'm like, he's the same. And I'm like, I don't really think so. He's not been in. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's been in some low budget movies because he wasn't really that famous.
He's not a big movie star.
And she was like, he
He's
has
not
been huge
that- 'cause he's not
forever.
that good
I
of an
have known him
actor.
forever. You talked about the Dothraki King, and I'm like, first off, he's in like 2 episodes, has like 3 lines.
Yeah.
Nobody knew him from that. Aquaman was his start. She was like, no, there's no chance.
I knew who he was
First
before
off-
he was an Aquaman.
Then again, I was right. And I'm like, okay,
No.
so what have you seen that you don't like? She's like, I saw Aquaman. He's pretty good. I said, what else have you seen? And we went through his entire catalog. She hadn't seen anything else.
any of it.
And she was like,
And
he's
I like
just
Jason
not
Momoa.
good. And I'm like,
I just don't
pretty
think he's
good
that
in my
good of an
opinion. I think he's
actor.
actually
Nah,
pretty
he's
good.
not horrible.
Frontier?
He's a mediocre actor.
He's a great.
He's a fine actor.
Okay, I liken both him and The Rock in the same way. Now,
That's what
let
I
me-
said.
Let me
No, you
explain.
I did.
So
I
The
said he's like The
Rock-
Rock.
You said he's like The Rock, but sucks.
No matter
That's not what I
what
said.
Yes, it is. You
character,
were a hater.
Shut up.
no matter what character The Rock's role is in a movie, he's The Rock
He's The Rock first.
in a different costume.
I don't think so.
That's me to Jason Momoa.
Not at
I like
all.
that Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa is,
I don't see it at all.
dude. The Rock is the same person.
No, The Rock, yes, 100%.
in
Jason
every
Momoa
movie.
is
no,
not.
no. Listen, Jason Momoa, because of the way he speaks, it's very like.
Yeah, it's hard for him to
It's-
break
it's
out
hard-
of being
exactly.
Jason. I'm not
So
saying
people-
he's Will Smith acting.
That's what I'm
level.
saying. Yeah, what I'm saying
That's
is
what I'm
people
saying.
see him as the same. That's why I can say I can understand why people say that. But
As long
he
as you-
is different.
As long as you've seen him.
I don't give a fuck.
She hasn't seen
Yeah.
anything he's
yeah,
done.
C is a great show. It's an Apple
I think
exclusive
it's
show.
I'm
It's good.
excited
You need to watch
watch
the
it.
first season of Silo. You watched Silo.
It
Silo's.
was so bad.
It was not bad. It was not bad.
Bro.
Cody's like, it's too slow. I'm like, this is good.
I also
World
literally
building.
guessed the ending halfway through, and it's supposed to be this big twist, and I was 100% right on everything.
I'm fucking tired of him. Watch the first
Why?
season. There's only
Okay.
10 episodes.
Don't watch the first season.
Watch it.
Don't.
On that note, bye everybody. Watch Silo. I'm done with this episode. We've been here for 3 fucking hours.
Can I
sitting
actually
here.
put polls on this episode?
Yeah,
100%.
do it.
Can we-
I
Let's
love
do
that.
some
Polling?
fun stuff on this
Yeah.
episode.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Sounds good.
Blur out Leslie's face the whole time.
All
Shut.
right.
Love y'all. Bye.
Thanks
I'm
for
gonna-
stopping by. If you're
fucking
still
tired
here,
now.
like, follow, share, subscribe. Anything helps. We really like doing this. We want to keep it up. So thank you guys for watching and listening to the end.
I need a drink. Let's go.
I was going to let you have like a fun sign off.
That's what I said.
You're so tired of doing this. Like,
No.
Everybody else likes it. Leslie doesn't.
If anyone, no, we're still rolling, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Calls us out.
If
I'm not
anyone
done.
liked 3 Guys, 1 Couch better than this episode because Leslie's in this episode, and she wasn't in the last one,
Carlton.
comment below.
comment below.
Carlton, I sign your paycheck, bitch. Let's just put that in perspective.
You just got
Unemployed.
rid of our main source of funding.
Unemployed.